I'm back in my bag. My eyes bloodshot, but my jet don't lag. A pair of joint threes, try to chase this cash. What's good, y'all? It's your favorite auntie, DJ Auntie Mimi, and we are back with a brand new Can You Hear Me Now? The podcast. Shake your tits. Shake your tits. How y'all been? Y'all been all right? I been all right. We been all right. We been all right. Hey, we been all right. Hey, we been all right. Hey. All right. Y'all been all right though? Life still lifing. The world still turning. And the fire still burning. I guess we just gonna get into it, right? We're gonna start with our life updates. That's the last time I ever listened to somebody's food opinions. Listen, we went to this buffet yesterday, and Lord knows I don't even deal with buffets. I don't go to buffets. And that's the last buffet I would go to. I went to I was being told like, oh, this hibachi buffet, like it's good, da 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 da. It's affordable. You get snow crab. I called them like, y'all gonna have snow crab? Like, yeah, we're gonna have snow crab. We refill. That should have been my indicator. They said they refill the snow crab tray every 30 minutes. Okay. Red flag number one. Then I'm like, just out of curiosity, I'm going to go anyway. But just out of curiosity, how much is the dinner? So she like $23.99. Red flag number two. Flag on the fucking play, matter of fact. $23.99 for a buffet. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause every time I drive past this parking lot with this buffet, the parking lot is jumping like the club. Like, is it fire in there? Because the way this parking lot is looking, like it's good. So I just had to go see for myself, congregation, and boy, did I see. That shit was nasty as fuck. My stomach is still dealing with the residuals of that food. See? Damn sour belch. Got a couple crabs, but I'm not going to fight for crab legs. And I'm not going to be looking over my shoulder to see when they're going to refill the doggone crab leg tray. Y'all don't ring a bell or nothing. I'm just supposed to just be up and ready to dig into the crab legs. And of course, everybody is there for the legs. I haven't been to like a buffet like that since I was in my 20s. And I just feel like at this stage in the game, I just shouldn't have to deal with these type of activities to eat. The good thing about it was that Callie was able, that was her first. We've been to like little all you can eat spots, but like sushi and they bring it out, and even a crab leg spot that we like to go to where they bring out the crab and you don't got to fight or wrestle and arm, you know what I'm saying? Elbow a nigga to get a crab leg. But it was her first time just, just letting her taste different things. So she had a good time, and I was just praying to the Lord above, please do not let us get sick. Because some of the temperatures on some of those food items, I'm not a health inspector and no shit like that, but I know the temperature was off. And I know that bloodborne diseases come from your food temperature being not on point. So, yeah, BD, for that buffet. I mentioned last week's show, I went and got my prescription updated for my glasses and also my contact lenses. So today I walk into the eyeglass place, and I have my daughter. One thing about me, if I'm not dressed, Callie gonna have some shit on, okay? My baby gonna be dressed, hair comb, greased down, real black mama style. I don't play that. But the eyeglass place is in like more of a yuppie little area. And so we walk in and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up my prescription. And you just feel the vibe when you walk into a space and they just not used to seeing no melanin. And they just look at you real crazy. And I feel sorry for people like that. Like, you need to get out more. You need to go experience some color. Okay. You need to leave your neighborhood and learn not to look at motherfuckers like that, because fucking with the right person and get you hurt. Like, it's just unfortunate. Like in 2026, we're still dealing with people that just look at other ethnicity groups like they don't belong there. And that's exactly how that girl looked at me, like, bitch, who is you? And who sent you? And how you got insurance to even be up in the spot? Like, I just hate that. But, you know, I just let it just be. That's a you problem, not a me problem. And I'm just here to pick up my things and hit the dough. So, as of late, I've really just been feeling like I'm solely focused on, like I said before, what's in front of me. My family in front of me, my family around me, which is my immediate, and my mind, body, and spirit. I really feel like I'm back in my bag. Like, I'm back in my bag in every way. A wife, mom bag never left. Career wise, even sitting down and doing this, like, let's get back into it. Let's get in the bag. And I feel like I'm back in my bag. So yeah, it feels good. It feels wonderful. It feels clear, cutting out all the extra noise and worrying about other people. I just told my cousin, we were having a conversation, and like, your emergency is not my emergency. And I feel like if more people implemented that, then more people would stop calling people or feeling entitled that because I have a problem, it's a us problem now. And I feel like the stress levels will go down because we're only focused on my problem. It's unfair to feel like people have to come to your rescue. And I understand venting. I understand being there for people, but I feel like it's a fine line, even to the point of like, people get offended when you don't answer your phone. And I used to carry that. I really used to carry that, but I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot on my plate. And sometimes I simply do not have the bandwidth to hold a conversation. Now, if you really need to talk, text me. And of course, I'm going to be there for you. I'm not a fucked up individual. But if it's just to catch up, sometimes I just don't have the bandwidth. I just don't. I rarely get time or a moment to myself, or I may be in the middle of something and I just can't pivot in that very moment. However, I will hit you back. I will. It might not be today, but trust, it's on my mind and I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to you. Okay? Don't take it personal. I used to be able to sing, but now I can't. Hot topics. Let's get into it. Tawanda Braxton. Of course, we all know Tawanda Braxton as Toni Braxton and Tamar Braxton's sister, part of the Braxton family values. They had the reality show. I think the reality show kind of came back and they revamped it and renamed it. But Tawanda Braxton and Sean Hall, who were who's been her long time boyfriend, fiance. There's a clip on the internet going viral where they're at their wedding, and Sean Hall said that Tawanda smells like onion burgers. This video is so cringy. It is so cringy that, one, y'all are at your wedding. It's after your wedding. It's your wedding day. And that man that you said I do to, so you smell like onion burgers. Okay? He even doubled down and said that she smelled her. Oh, you smell good today. Like she showered. You take a whole bath? You smell good today. But normally she smells like onions. Tawanda, you in danger, girl. You are in danger. These men do not like women. And when I say that, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, and it's a hill I'm willing to die on. These men like women for the benefits that they gain from these women. What you can offer a man, whether that be your vagina, whether that be a companion, whether that be that you cook, clean, suck, and fuck. These men do not like women, because if they did, that would never come out your mouth. You would never think that and feel that way about a woman that you just said I do to. Why marry a woman if you feel like she smells like onion burgers? Hygiene is a big thing. It's a thing. Now, if that woman truly smelled like onion burgers, why did you sit there and say I do? And let's just play devil's advocate. Maybe she does smell like onion burgers. Is that something that you want everybody to know? You're going to humiliate her and embarrass her? And she's already a public figure. You knew what you was doing. These niggas don't like women. They want niggas. They want niggas. I feel for her. I even came across another clip where I don't know if they were on like some type of podcast and they were in two separate locations, but he was like, no, Tawanda was saying, oh, I don't have to work. I work because I want to. And he said, you work because, bitch, you got to. You're not the type of person that's going to just get your nails done and get massages all day. And I'm not going to be with somebody like that. These men are so, first of all, it's giving punk. Second of all, it's given at every fucking moment, any chance I get, I'm going to humble your ass. Because, bitch, who you think you is? That's the vibes I get. Because even in that conversation, let that shit ride. Like, let it ride. Sometimes they say women need to shut the fuck up. Some of these niggas need to shut the fuck up. It's given, I'm going to humble your ass. Tawanda, I think you need to beat it. I know you just said I do. It's not too late for an annulment. That man don't like you. That man does not like you. It's giving having a piece of man is better than not having a man at all. That's what it's giving. That's the vibes I get. That's a piece of man. That's I just want to say I got. Moving on to a black man that displays that he loves his wife. He loves his black woman. A black man that loves his black wife, and I'm not afraid to say or do or display that. Keith Lee. Keith Lee recently did an interview with Keke Palmer, and they were just so it's two parts to this that I'm going to touch on. He talked about how his wife catches like the flirtatiousness from other women, but that's not where his focus is. He's focused on getting to the bag or having whatever conversation he needs to have with whatever woman that they're having it with. But he's saying that Ronnie catches the the little flirts or wanting to hold a conversation with him only, or redirecting the conversation to him, or just kind of just ignoring her like she's. And he was saying that his relationship is growing and he has to respect that. I've dealt with that. I've been married since I was 21, and I was married before we truly knew the magnitude of what we got ourselves into. Like, yeah, we love each other and we're committed, but just not fully understanding on a maturity level, like what exactly we're doing. So I've dealt with women absolutely directing a conversation back to my man and saying a little slick, little smart little shit, and thinking that, what I'm saying, like, we cool, like, you my friend. Even in certain situations, like, you're my friend and you will never do that to me. But I know that all too well. Even more recent, a couple years back, I was pregnant with Callie. We went to, and I still, after I watched this interview, I brought it up to my husband, and now we have a good consensus of how we handle this going forward. But at the time, it was a little argument. So, quick little backstory. It was Thanksgiving. I was about 6 months pregnant with Callie, and one of his friends, like really good friends, was hosting Thanksgiving. And we walk into the house, and mind you, I'm out here, belly out here. Okay. And we walk into the house, and I think we grabbed something to eat, and we were just sitting there, and a girl just kept looking, like the TV is here, but she kind of just kept looking back, like, like she, I don't know, wanted some attention or something from something over here. So she finally turns around and she asks my husband, she's like, mind you, they watching football. Of course, it's Thanksgiving, watching football. And she's like, who won the game earlier or some shit like that. And he was like, I don't know. So mind you, like I said, I'm pregnant, so hormones is running rampant. I already got my radars up, because what are you looking at? Like, what are you trying to, and I try not to be that crazy bitch, but every time I am that crazy bitch, I'm always right, because a woman's intuition don't lie, right? Like, I don't be wrong about the bullshit that people think that you don't see or catch. So I look at him, I'm like, and mind you, we're in close quarters. So I look at him and I'm like, do you know her? And he was like, no, I'm like, I don't know her. I'm like, well, shit, she turned around and asking you a question, like, shawty, like, do you know her? You seen her before? Like, she been around? Like, this is your friend house. Like, she been around? Like, what's tea? So me and him, like, lightweight getting into it or whatever, because he thinks that I'm overreacting. And what I picked up on is not, in fact, true. You know what I'm saying? So, like, no, like, this shit weird. Like, maybe not weird on your part, but to me, if a couple walk in, or assumable couple, and at the time I was wearing my ring, assumable couple, and I see you got a belly, like, why am I going to talk to that man first? Unless I'm trying to be on some weird shit. And Vegas is notorious for weird shit, because these people really don't be in relationships. They be in polygamy relationships. They be dipping, doing, screwing, and people say that they really married, and they whatever, however they slice and dice their relationship. That's not this right here. So please. So yeah, where was I at my story? So yeah, we got into a little argument or whatever, because he couldn't see that what I saw. I felt like, as a woman, I'm never going to talk to a man first. I'm not going to ask you about no game. And bitch, you got a phone. Look that shit up. Google is free. So when the Keith Lee interview came up, you know, he understood. Sometimes it takes time and healing from other things and positive conversations to process what really was taking place. Even after that, his friend and I had a little back and forth because he was saying like, oh, she's not even into guys and things like that. Listen, I don't give a fuck who and what you're into. I felt like that was disrespectful, period. And women like to walk around and call themselves girls, and you're not girls. You're not even polite. Okay? That was impolite. You don't do shit like that. I'm going to talk to the woman first. Anytime I walk up on or come in contact with a man and a woman, I'm going to talk to that woman. Okay? I don't want anybody to think I'm ever looking, peeking, or trying to talk to anybody's man. So that's that one piece of it. The second part of that, as he was asked if he and Ronnie wants more women, shit, more children. And he said, you know, I'm going to have as many babies as she wants because I'm not the one who has to carry them and I'm not the one who has to deal with the after effects. And do y'all know that niggas got online and were going against that? And Keith received so much backlash from these niggas that don't like women. Once again, y'all don't like women. You don't respect women. You don't respect our bodies. You don't respect what we go through. Do you respect your mama? So he received so much backlash by niggas saying that he's pandering to black women and you the nigga paying the bills and so you can have me, baby, and you. First of all, everything ain't about money. Let's start there. Everything is not about the monetary. What about the mental, the physical, the emotional? I know that might be too deep for some of you niggas, but pick up a book. Pick up Google. Shit, ask ChatGPT. It's not just about raising a kid and bearing children. That's a crumb, and that's the easy part that comes along with bearing children and having children and raising children. Okay? Some of these niggas need to go back home to their mama and ask her, please finish raising me. Because what are we doing? He talked about, we need more Keith Lees. He talked about postpartum and how that's a part of the after effect. And y'all know I get up here and I say my spiels about postpartum. And I love the fact that he was able to acknowledge these things about childbirth and what his wife in particular has dealt with or dealing with, because they have 3 kids now together. And that's just beautiful. Like we need more men that are more emotionally intelligent and willing to see outside of themselves. Okay? It's not just about a fuck and getting the net and getting her pregnant. It is a full process, a hard process. Even if a woman has an uncomplicated pregnancy, there's so much that goes into it. And then y'all quick to say pandering. Like, I feel like that's an overused ass word. Niggas love to say that in the motherfuckers is pandering. Nobody's pandering. He's not pandering. Keith has displayed that he loves his wife. He loves his family. He's a very hands-on father, God-fearing. So all of those are key points. Help a man or a partner recognize that, hey, it's not just about. Also, He had a festival. Yeah, he had a festival in New Orleans, and he had Kirk Franklin. I don't know who else performed, but I saw the clips of Kirk Franklin performing, and when I tell you, it was such a nostalgic feeling to hear "Rain Down on Me, na, 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 let Him fall on me." Melodies from Heaven. Melodies from Heaven. That is easily my favorite gospel song. I have a few of my go-tos, but gets Melodies from Heaven is one of the songs that we sung in the camera in the church in the camera in the choir in the youth choir at Greater Bethel Missionary Baptist Church, honey. Yeah, I was a church kid, not a preacher's kid, but a church kid. That was one of the songs that we tore it down. We ate it up when we sang that song. So when I hear Melodies from Heaven, it brings back so many dope memories of being in the church in the 90s when Kirk Franklin had those albums with like the choirs and stuff like that, the live albums. Man, we couldn't wait to get our hands on a Kirk Franklin song. Whatever Kirk Franklin sung, we were singing it. And just recently, I put that song on. We live in a pretty musical household, between myself, my husband, and now Callie walks around singing. But I put on Melodies from Heaven, and we're silly. So just pretending like I was in the choir and making my husband sing like the tenor part and participating. I told him he'll be kicked out the choir because you're not singing it right. Sing it right or don't sing it at all. And it was just such a key. Like, it was a good little time. But yeah, Melodies from Heaven. I would have lost my shit if I would have been there listening to Kirk Franklin sing Melodies from Heaven live. Kirk Franklin was busting little twerk moves too. I know we danced for Jesus, but Kirk was busting a little for Jesus. I ain't mad at it, Kirk. God said, come as you are, okay? And if a little twerk come with that, Jesus said, can bring it on. Bring a little twerk too. Atlanta Housewives. I wasn't able to watch the full episode because my child would not let me live and would not let me watch the full on episode. But we're going to touch on a few key points. K. Michelle. I like K. Michelle. And I thought she would have been a good addition to the show, but I don't think she's cut out for Atlanta Housewives. Atlanta Housewives is cutthroat. And that lady kept saying that they plotting on her. And Andrew was like, who's plotting? We all wanted to know who's plotting. And she broke down and cried at that breakfast. And I needed her to say whom it was. Who said it? Who done it? I hate that she didn't say that. Who's giving her the tea? Who's feeding her the information? She's hypersensitive. She's not over the rumors. I guess there was a rumor saying that her cooter stank, that an ex-boyfriend started, and Portia was mixing up the oysters and saying this one smell, it smelled good, or whatever the fuck she said. It came Michelle's face like she instantly took it personal. And I don't think that Portia's shady, but I like Portia. And I don't think she was being shady in that moment. And Portia was, what I interpreted, was trying to Because earlier, last episode, Kelly said that she had a chili cheese, she didn't want that chili cheese between her legs. So I think that Portia was going off of that little spill, like, oh, this coochie is clean. This coochie is clean. And K. Michelle just took it and ran with it. Yeah, she needs to go heal that up. And I hate that. Like, I hate to see black women crying, but like, girl, why is you crying? Say what it is. And then Shamia calling this meeting with them cheeks out. And I was looking. Cheeks look like mine, girl. Show off that BBL. I was thinking like, damn, Shamia body look good. It's like, oh yeah, she has some work done. Who's the doctor? That body looks good, honey. Them chocolate cheeks. Yeah, and they were saying that she just wanted to show it off. Like, I ain't mad at it. Show that body. You paid for it. Show it off. And poor Cynthia. She is just over it. Over the moon and over it. It looked like, Cynthia looks so good this season. She is regretting it all. Should have came to the damn gala by myself. Try to put you bitches in and put you bitches on. So some Maloof shit. And y'all complained about the room. Y'all beat that to the ground. Then y'all almost fighting. K. Michelle and Drew. And back on that. K. Michelle, I think is a little one floor over the cuckoo's nest. If, in fact, if that was the only time Drew mentioned that she knew Black or her and Black were friends, then, yeah, K. Michelle, I don't know if you're reaching for a storyline or you a little delusional, because all of this back and forth, y'all getting up, and she said, this is not TLC. I fell out because Kay. Oh, good. Chasing waterfalls. I cried. The fact that y'all about to fight over this, and that is simply a conversation. Like, listen, I don't know. I don't think it's that deep. Like, if she only said it that one time, like, oh, you guys know each other. And K. Michelle did say, hey, baby, she didn't say baby. She said, hey, how you been? Like, she did know him. So, make it make sense. Make it make sense, Kay. Who else? Angela's over it. Because who's plotting? That's my new line. That's my new stem. Who's plotting? Who else? Kelly, Drew, Kelly, Angela, Shamia, Portia. And and Kay Michelle, she looks beautiful without makeup. She is gorgeous without makeup. All the ladies look good. The ones that didn't have makeup on during that scene, I live for that. Like, I am a skin girly, and I love to see the women in the skin. And the skin was skinning, honey. Kay Michelle, your skin is beautiful. But cuckoo. Yeah, so I'm going to finish this week's episode, hopefully tonight and tomorrow, child. And I don't know what else happened after that. But maybe it'll be more to report on the EP. And what do we have coming up? I'm going to do a giveaway for my subscribers on YouTube. So make sure y'all are going to YouTube, not only watching the show, but subscribe. Okay? Subscribe to the tribe. Okay? I'm going to do a giveaway. I have to figure that out as to how the logistics of it is going to work. So a giveaway is to come soon. We are on Apple Podcasts now. So YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify soon come. Yeah, we just gonna keep delivering our little We're not gonna say little. Sometimes I gotta catch myself too, baby. No, little, big dog, shit. We're gonna keep delivering this content, and y'all tell me yay, nay, hooray, no, yes, maybe so. Let me know. Like, how do y'all feel about it? Are we liking the solos? Y'all want me to shut the fuck up, which will never happen. Never happen. And are we here for it? I'm just here to do what God has put on my heart to do, and that is to pop my. It's cathartic. Y'all need me. Nobody like me. But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna get more involved in like the Instagram and stuff like that, and post questions. But yeah, just are we here for it? Is it BD? Let me know. Either way, let me know. Let me know. Scary movies coming out. So I hope to see that, and I'll be giving y'all my critique or my opinion on that. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it. So that's it. I'm giving y'all 40 shorty. 40 minutes, shorty. My name Rashida. I rip that shorty low. Y'all know I got ADHD. Undiagnosed. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Can You Hear Me Now? The podcast. And we're going to keep the conversation going, you guys. We're going to keep it going. And once again, I'm your favorite host, DJ Auntee Mimi. And as always, don't forget to be good to yourself and one another.